Hey there, worm people. Captain Matt here with Jude. We're here in our grow room and nursery for all the baby worms. We just thought we'd talk to you about some exciting news that is coming available to you, and that is a worldwide worm directory. And we're really excited about it. You know, I get calls every week asking me if I can ship worms or ship casting, and I let people know that I don't do shipping. I have a local business and I want to keep it as a local business. So the other day we got contacted by John and was asking if we could ship him some worms, and we realized he was from Emmett, Idaho. And all of a sudden, because of all the work we've been doing on this directory, Anita's name popped into Luke's head. He realized that John was in the same town as one of our really active worm farmers, Anita, up in the same town in Emmett, Idaho. And we connected the two. John got worms from one of his neighbors because of what we're about to talk about tonight. And it was just so exciting. We have worked hard. When I say we have worked hard on, Jude has really worked hard on putting together the worldwide worm farmers directory. Even at launching, we already have 30 worm farmers that are in the directory. We have someone in Scotland in it right now. We already know loads of people from New Zealand, from Australia, from France, all around the world. So if you raise worms or castings, you're gonna wanna know how you can get in the directory. And first thing I want you to know is we want you in the directory. The way to get into the directory is work through our forum and start being a helper to other people in the forum. And once we see your activity in the forum as someone that's not just looking for you, but willing to share with other people, we will turn around and pass out our invitation to you. And it would be our joy to have you be the next person in the worldwide worm farmers directory. Take it, Jude.
Yeah, I'd be glad to show you guys. So let's go through how this works. This is the worldwide worm farm directory. As you can see, there's already a bunch of worms on here. Each worm is a business. Clusters of numbers, that just means there's multiple businesses in that area. So if we zoom in, we can see that as we get closer, the businesses get more spaced apart. And if you click on a business, you'll be able to see all the info. Mike sells worms, tea, and he does local pickup or shipping. And then it has all his contact information. So another cool thing about this, you can search for your city. So if I put in Denver, we can see all of the worm farmers that are in close proximity to Denver. Then on the side here, you could see that Seriously Worms is only around 60 miles from Denver. So that might be the best place to go get your worms. You can also sort by what you need. So if you just want castings, you can click over here on castings, and all of these businesses sell castings. Or if you just want worms, these are all the businesses that sell worms. And there's a bunch of other businesses on here too. We already have 2 people in Alaska. So we already have 30 worm farmers on here from Alaska to Scotland. So we're already worldwide. So what we want is more people on here from all over the world. I spent a lot of time on this, and I'm really glad to be able to share it with you guys. So if you want to access this, you can go to wormpeople.com/directory, and that'll take you to this website.
So you may be asking, how do I get listed in the directory? Well, it's really simple. First of all, we want you to know we really want you in the directory. And the way to do it is go to wormpeople.com and get involved in our community. As soon as you start becoming an active participant in the worm community, we're going to pass you on an invitation to come join the worldwide worm farm directory. This is Jude's, he's the mastermind of this. You can't imagine the hours that Jude has poured his heart into to get this thing together. I know what it's like starting a business, and I know how hard it can be and how lonely sometimes it can be also. We trust this is going to be a really powerful tool for you to advance your business much faster than you would have all by yourself. There's no cost to this. This is free. That's sort of our MO, is we're not out here to make a lot of money. We just want to keep enlarging the worldwide worm community. Guys, we want you to know that we really love the larger worm farmers. I mean, I've developed really good friendships with some of the owners. But you know, our heart has always been from the beginning to develop for you and me, to develop local business in your area. I have a vision for my area, and that is to reach out about a 30-mile radius around me and make myself present to people that would be interested in worm farming. Local is our heart. You are going to be amazed as you focus in on local business, how many people you're not only going to meet that are doing worming, but are waiting to meet you because they need someone to talk to them about worms. They've heard about them, they've read about them, but you're the live contact between the two. And you say, oh, I don't know all that much. You know enough. You know enough right now to say that worm casting and worms, one of the most valuable commodities we as farmers and worm farmers can put our hands on. You know, the interesting thing is that today we're filming this on Martin Luther King Day. One of his famous speeches, I have a dream. And he didn't realize his dream even in his lifetime. Here we are 40 some odd years later, and his dream has actually come alive. And I want you to know something. I have a dream also that we'll have 1,000 worm farmers on the worldwide worm farmers directory. 1,000 people that you can go here or go there and send people to and get worms from them, get castings, get supplies, get classes. We've done some pretty exciting things over the years. This is the peak of excitement because I can see what's going to happen with you guys as you take this resource and use it. Okay, worm people, so we're looking for a really great 2025. We're going to be traveling around. We may even come and visit your farm. And we're just so excited as things start to build and develop. I'm telling you, it just thrills our soul to know that this movement is growing so rapidly and that you're part of it. And now you have another resource to really get your hands in the worm poo. For Jude and Captain Matt, we are signing out. God bless you and hope to talk to you real soon.
Subscribe now and then head over to wormpeople.com to jumpstart your worm farming journey.